Woo! What's going on, guys? Orms Forum coming at you guys today. Going to be talking a little bit about fantasy football, a little bit again. But before all that, man, don't forget, guys, hit that subscribe button. It's free. Try to come at you guys with some good content. Been a little slow lately, but it is what it is. So hit that subscribe. I'll try to get you guys as much as I can. Hit that like and hit that notification bell so you guys know when the videos drop. But anyways, man, we're gonna do some wide receiver talk here in fantasy football. Kind of do the same thing that I did with my quarterbacks. I didn't really go through 1 through 5 in my quarterbacks. I'm not gonna go 1 through 5 with my wide receivers as well, because it's pretty standard who your 1 through 5s are when it comes to fantasy football. So I'm gonna go 6 through 10 and probably drop a sleeper on you. Okay, guys. So I'm gonna start off number 6 right away. Chris Godwin from the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. This is a guy that emerged last year in his 3rd year in the league, who just went nuts. The kid keeps getting better and better every year. He was a big sleeper last year, and he turned out to be that guy. And expect big things from this kid probably in Tampa Bay's kind of new revamped offense with TB12 running the show. There won't be a whole lot of deep shots, but he's still going to be the guy. So expect like 90 catches, 1,400 plus yards, and maybe possibly 10 touchdowns. You'll see around 10 touchdowns from this kid, I'm predicting. Now we'll go on to our number 7 guy, Mike Evans. We're still in Tampa Bay here. We're still in Tampa Bay. This is a guy who's been really consistent over the years with 1,000 yards. He just seems to be that guy that always gets 1,000 plus yards every season. Averaged over 17 yards per catch in a 65 reception year. So that was really good. I think it was number 1 in the league, I believe. So he did have a high ratio there. The deep shots, like I said about Chris Godwin, could go down. Could go down because TB12, you know what I mean? I think he's still got the arm, but you just won't see it as consistently that you did with Winston over there. But he's still my guy at number 7. So you're going to see this guy probably get 80 plus catches, 1,200 yards, probably 8 plus touchdowns. So you get your 2 Tampa Bay Buccaneers off the board at 6 and 7 right there. So this is like number 6 wide receiver, number 7 wide receiver gone off the board, Godwin and Evans. Then we'll go on to number 8. And here it is, ladies and gentlemen, Kenny Golladay. Kenny Golladay will be your number 8 wide receiver off the board, or he should be in my eyes. He's a true number 1 wide receiver who has emerged in the D. Back-to-back 1,000-yard seasons. And this is the guy that was doing it with 8 games with Stafford, and then he did it another 8 games without. David Blau, Jeff Driscoll, and the guy led the league in touchdowns last year. I think he was the only receiver with over 10 touchdowns last year. I think he had 11 or 12. 11, I think. And with a healthy Stafford, just means more production. And Stafford's apparently good to go. So I'm expecting this guy to get something like 90 plus catches, over 1,300 yards, and 10 plus touchdowns. He should literally go off this year, and there's a lot of mouths to feed in Detroit, but he will have a good season and he will break out this year. Now that leads to my number 9 guy, and it's Amari Cooper from the Dallas Cowboys. This is another guy that's been pretty consistent over the years, production-wise anyways, which makes him my number 9 guy. Adding a guy like wide receiver CeeDee Lamb, the rookie that they drafted from Oklahoma, might take down his targets a tad, but he's still the clear number 1 on that team. So expect some big things for that offense this year. So expect like an 80 plus catches, 1,100 yards, and possibly 10 touchdowns. So another big year for Cooper in Dallas. And that leads to my number 10. And I've kind of I was going back and forth with this, but my number 10 is going to be Juju Smith-Schuster from the Pittsburgh Steelers. We all seen what this kid can do when he's healthy. He went completely nuts in 2018, 2 years ago when he got the opportunity, and he went off. he went off. He had a monster season. He's the number one guy in Pittsburgh. He suffered some injuries last year, and so did Big Ben. So he didn't really have a productive year that way. So health is key, like I always preach, and that's how it should be, right? So with a healthy Ben and a healthy Juju, Juju should have a big year, and that's why he rounds off my number 10. So I'm expecting about 80 catches, 1,200 yards, and probably eight to 9 touchdowns. Could even have a bigger year. Who knows? But those are my 6 through 10 guys. Real quick video. Chris Godwin from Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Number 7, Mike Evans. Number 8, Kenny Golladay from Detroit Lions. Number 9, Amari Cooper. Number 10, Juju Smith-Schuster from the Pittsburgh Steelers. Now I'm going to drop you a sleeper. And my sleeper, there's a lot of good ones, man. There's a ton of good wide receivers. I'm just going to name you one. I'm not going to give you all my secrets, guys. But this is a guy that I do like. N'Keal Harry from the New England Patriots. He was He was a first round pick last year. It was like 32nd pick, I think, because the Patriots won the Super Bowl the year prior. He was the 32nd overall pick, and he was a stud at Arizona State. Another guy that got hampered by injuries last year, hamstring actually, and he has all the tools you want in a wide receiver to be a number one guy. So whoever's going to be the quarterback there, Jared Stidham or Cam Newton in New England, they're getting a guy in Harry that's out to prove something. It's out to prove something. I guess he's already been doing work with Newton apparently. Stidham I haven't heard nothing about, but Newton's been out there, so he's been getting in work with him. So who knows? So I'm predicting probably about 70 plus catches, 900, maybe 850 to 900 yards, and 6 to 7 touchdowns. So there's your sleeper, guys. N'Keal Harry from the New England Patriots. Okay, guys? So that's the video. Sorry, man. That's the video today. And I'm going to try and come at you guys maybe a little bit down the road. Your boy's going away for a couple days. So I'll probably have a video maybe next week. I might do something when I'm on the road. But have a good weekend, guys. Stay safe. Do what you got to do, and let's go, guys. Boom.